For years, the SAT was predictable, a familiar beast. But recently, something subtle, something unannounced has shifted. A quiet change woven into the very fabric of the test that most students, even many educators, have completely missed. It's not a major overhaul they announced in a press release. It's far more insidious, a new pattern, a shift that, if you are studying with old methods, relying on last year's strategies, you are walking into the exam blind. You are preparing for a test that no longer exists. So, in this video, we are going to reveal exactly what these unannounced shifts are, where to find them, and how to adapt your strategy before exam day. Because knowing this secret could be the difference between your target score and a frustrating surprise. And the digital SAT was designed to feel seamless, easy to navigate. It's shorter, adaptive, and has built-in Desmos calculator. These changes were announced, but beneath the polished new interface and beyond the official press releases lie more subtle evolutions. Students often rely on existing preparation methods, thinking that the core test is the same. But the way the questions are designed, the emphasis on certain skills within the digital SAT's new framework has quietly shifted. This is why many are caught off guard, experiencing unexpected struggles despite feeling prepared. You might assume that the test is digital now, but the underlying game has changed in crucial and unannounced ways. So, the first unannounced shift is a heightened demand for nuance and precision in reading and writing. The old way is that on the paper SAT, for long passages, sometimes keyword matching or understanding general ideas was enough. Whereas in the new shift, the digital SAT has shorter passages, often just a paragraph or a few lines followed by a single question. This demands extreme efficiency. But the questions themselves, particularly those involving inference, textual evidence, or rhetoric, now require even greater precision and understanding subtle logical connections. So, why is it unannounced? This isn't a new question type, but a shift in the level of nuance and the density of logical traps within the existing types. It tests your ability to go beyond finding information and into truly evaluating its exact meaning and purpose within a very small context. The strategy is that don't just look for keywords, focus on understanding the precise relationship between sentences, the author's exact purpose, and logical flow of ideas. Pay attention to the transition words like however, therefore. These indicate logical shifts and every word matters. The second unannounced shift is a deeper emphasis on conceptual understanding in math beyond mere formula memorization or even brute force calculation with Desmos. The old way is that many students could rely on memorized formulas and calculation speed, but Desmos now makes calculations easier. While you have Desmos for every question, as we explored in the Desmos calculator on the digital SAT is a trap, the questions themselves are increasingly testing your ability to truly understand that underlying mathematical concept and apply it in a novel context. They might present a familiar concept in a highly unfamiliar problem or require multiple conceptual steps that are immediately obvious. Why it's unannounced? The core math topics haven't changed, but the way they are tested requires deeper problem decomposition and conceptual clarity rather than just plugging numbers into a formula. The strategy is to focus on first principles thinking. So break down the problem to its fundamental components. Ask, what is this question really asking? What concepts are at play here? Work on solving unfamiliar word problems by understanding the why behind the math and not just the how. The third unannounced shift is the continuous evolution of subtler distractors demanding sharper critical thinking. The old way is sometimes wrong answers were obviously incorrect, whereas the new shift is the incorrect answer choices are becoming even more cleverly designed. They might be true but irrelevant. A statement factually correct but doesn't answer the specific question asked. Partially correct, so it means it captures part of the truth but misses a crucial detail or condition. Common error? Well, it's the answer you'd get if you made a very common mistake in calculation or interpretation. Looks good means it uses keywords from the passage but misinterprets the meaning or context. Why it's unannounced? Because this is a continuous refinement in test design psychology. And the strategy is that this requires adopting the test maker mindset as we discussed in the mental model of a 1550 plus scorer. So, actively seek to disapprove your initial choice. Don't just look for reasons why one answer is right. Find definitive reasons why all other answers are wrong. So, this level of rigor eliminates costly, careless errors. The digital SAT is smarter, more adaptive, and its subtle, unannounced shifts demand a different kind of preparation. So, by understanding the heightened need for nuance and precision in writing and reading and writing, the deeper conceptual demands in math, and the increasing subtlety of distractors, you gain a crucial edge. Don't just prepare for the test they announced, prepare for the test that you'll actually take. That's how you move beyond good grades to true mastery. So, master the real digital SAT and book a free consultation with Wisdomy's SAD experts today. We are constantly analyzing the latest test administrations to ensure that our students are prepared for these subtle shifts. We help you master these unannounced changes, build deep understanding, and achieve your top scores. So visit wisdomy.com to book your free consultation now because your future starts with a smart preparation.